y'all. All right, we're another day here at the scrap yard. I'm about to get loaded up with some iron. Going up to North Carolina with it tomorrow. Just wanted to show y'all the truck again. I'm trying to be more consistent here. Those stacks, of course. Of course, it's still a dirty truck because it's a work truck. But you know, I've learned a lot in this game, and apparently dirt on your truck is money on your truck. So I'll take it. Yeah, guys, so today was a pretty good day. Didn't do too bad. Well, it was a great day. But, you know, I didn't make as much money as I wanted to, really because I got caught up getting loaded this morning. That took a lot more time than what I thought, so I only got one load in today, but it's all right. You know, you have good weeks and you have bad weeks, and that's one thing I've learned in trucking. You got good weeks and bad weeks. I mean, what can you do about it? All you can do is just rack up enough money to be able to sustain yourself just in case something else happens. And of course, with this same trailer, I had to repair, I believe it was to repair this tire right here 2 days ago, and that held me up as well with loads. So I was only able to get one load the other day. So this is if you want to haul scrap, guys, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is a day in the scrap yard, guys. Oh yeah, you got to love. You just got to love it, y'all. You just got to love it. Yep. But I'm just coming back at y'all with another video. You know, kind of a little update with the FLD and everything. It's still running good like it's supposed to, doing what it's supposed to do. You know, we get up in here where it's a little bit more quiet. But yeah, guys, man, let me tell you, I'm thinking about going back over the road, low key, but keep my truck clean. But yeah, y'all, I guess. So today is actually the third month officially that I've had my authority active. Actually, on today, my authority went active December 30th, 2020. Here we are on March the 30th, 2021. So I've had it for 3 months now. I'm pretty much free to look at load boards and pick up loads myself without having to be limited or anything. So that's always another second option that I can use and put it in my back pocket to maximize my potential and all the things that I can do. Because of course I'm interested in hauling other things and trying to, you know, dabble in everything. So if one thing gets slow, I can move to the next. For instance, if shipping containers get slow, I can go ahead and move on to, I don't know, hauling a flatbed or something like that. Wouldn't do that again, but that's just a scenario. Had enough of flatbedding. That stuff's rough, man. You don't even gotta work that hard. I'd rather just bump a dock. But yeah, so had my authority for 90 days now, and I'm looking forward to potentially getting on the JB Hunt load board, just to, you know, see what else I can do, and also keep this in my back pocket, of course, because it's here and it's readily available to make decent money. And mind you, I'm only 25 years old, just turned 25 this month, and before this I was a teacher making what, $40,000. I was a teacher in Charlotte, and I was making $40,000, guys, a year. It wasn't enough to sustain. I did the switch up. I had a plan. So while I was teaching, I bought my truck on my second year of teaching in the beginning of the year, because I knew, I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. This isn't going to sustain. So teaching is a great job, very admirable, but it's not sustainable. I knew then that I couldn't do it, so I started planning ahead. So I bought my truck in October of 2019, and I really let it sit for about a year. And I just updated, like I said, put new shocks, brakes, tires all around, new headlights, windshield, but it cracked. But you know, and did some other things like the window and some things here and there. And over time, it developed, and as to what my truck is now. By the time the next year, I was ready to roll. So, so I bought my truck. I let it sit for that first year or whatever, trying to, you know, get things right until the teaching was over. And then come summer, by summertime, of course, teachers aren't working during the summer. We don't get paid during the summer. So thankfully, I was able to go through this program called the WIOA program, which actually paid for me to go through trucking school and also gave me $150 when I graduated. Successfully got my CDL, And that was a 3-week school. And after that, I went and drove for TMC. I'm not gonna lie, I used it the time, you know, although I had my own truck, I felt that I wasn't ready to go over the road just yet. And I didn't want to tear up my own truck and my equipment. And I'm green as I am, you know, just got in the truck. So I'm like, let me go tear somebody else's truck up first. Let me go hit a few curbs in somebody else's equipment before I mess up mine. So I went over the road with TMC, and I got as far as riding with my trainer, who we still keep in contact today. Cool dude, greatest trainer ever. I stayed with him for 5 weeks, did my little orientation and training, and I was like, yeah, I got my own truck. I'm out of here. But I appreciate that free on the road experience, paid on the road, over the road experience. And as soon as I did that, I got into my own truck. Everything was fixed by then. Everything was ready. Like I said, bought the truck for $6K. Put no more in it than another $4 or $5K. You know what I'm saying? And I was ready to roll. Hauled that Amazon. Did that for a little minute, and then I also did. I told you guys I did shipping containers too. That was great, but the only reason I stopped shipping containers was because freight had gotten really slow. I guess I was working as a kind of subcontracted, if you would. I was subcontracted under this guy, and he had the contract, I guess, directly between the shipper, I believe. And I don't know, we were hauling satellites. Not satellites, but what are those things called? Them things that sit on the roof? Solar panels. That's what we were hauling. And pretty much business had just got slow, and I had to figure something else out on the fly. And this is how I wound up doing scrap, because I went on Indeed, saw it was a local gig, home every night, and it's down the road from where I live. I'm like, you know what? This is a dead giveaway. I'm gonna try it. It's been working out pretty good. Some days we have our rough days hauling scrap, you know, because it's very hard on your vehicle, very hard on your truck. You know, you run over nails every day, and you just pray that you have air in your tire when you come back. But yeah, I'll definitely love to be in shipping containers again, but I'm really trying to understand how exactly you get on shipping containers. I know you can go on the load boards and everything, and you know, but what do you do when it comes to the chassis and stuff like that? So that's my next mission, is to go more in depth and figure out how to get back into intermodal, you know, but for myself, under my own authority. Mind you, I've only had 9 months of CDL experience. I can't get leased on to any company. So that's my biggest motivating factor for me doing it myself. And me doing everything myself. You know what I'm saying? With all of this, you know, I can't get leased on to a company due to my lack of experience, or either my truck's too old, you know, because I can't take an ELD. So it's like, man, screw this. But I'm a go-getter. You know, whenever somebody tells me I can't do something, I'm going to find a way to do it. And that's why I've gotten so far now. But yeah, everything's going good so far. I can't complain. $6,000 truck is doing what it do. Got that good AC back there. It's doing what it's doing. Yes, sir. Keeping me cool in the sun down here in South Carolina, because you know that humidity is coming. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna show y'all the engine. I'm gonna show y'all the motor next video. I'm gonna have another one coming up pretty soon. But yeah, I just want to show y'all what it's like out here in the scrap yard, hauling scrap, and all of my previous experiences as well. If y'all have any more questions or anything, please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me what y'all want to see, guys. I'm new to this YouTube thing, so give me some ideas. What do y'all want to see? I'll get back with you. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.